Well, good morning once again. Good Monday morning once again. Because it is Monday. I neglected to say it in part one, but I'm saying it now. This is Monday. I'll probably put these all out Tuesday. No, Wednesday. I'll put these videos out Wednesday so that you all can get them on Wednesday. Cookie's playing with the branches on top of a big boulder, playing with the branches. Anyway, this is God. God at his greatest. You know, aside from man's creation, this is, I think, one of his most marvelous creations. Because all this, what we look at, what we see, what we feel here, this was all given to us for a purpose. To me, it's a peace of mind, a piece of heart, and a piece of body. As I was saying on my other video about me. And I said earlier, I wasn't always very proud of who I was, but I'm very proud of who I am. I have learned to love myself, to appreciate myself, and in order to do all that, I am able to share that with others, to share my love, to share my peace, to share my knowledge that I was given. I've always had it in me, but I never knew how to use it. And that was in giving totally of myself to others. I totally, if I see somebody and I know within me, within my heart, that this person needs extra love, that this person needs to be talked to be advised, to be made feel that somebody out there loved them, I give it. I give it. And yeah, sometimes it bit me you know where. But it doesn't matter. Because whatever you do or whatever you say to others, believe it or not, it stays with them. It stays with them. Something will click and they'll say, I remember her saying that. I remember her telling me that this is what was best for me and I'd never listened. Or, things like that. But when I'm out here, when I'm in nature, when I'm in a place like this, and I know many of you have commented that I'm in my environment, and yes, I am. This is my environment. The desert isn't. I don't feel what I feel when I'm out here in the woods. I don't feel the same thing. It's a different feeling altogether. Not that I don't feel things, but it's not the same. I think the desert is beautiful. But it doesn't inspire me like this inspires me. Going back to me, I have sometimes people that say, well, you're so sure of yourself. Well, yes, I am. I'm very sure of myself, but not in the way they think. I'm sure that I'm here for a purpose. I'm sure that I'm here to help others. I'm sure that I'm here to learn from others and be inspired by others and grow. And every day, every single day, I grow, and I feel it. You know, I had the reflectors on my window, and I had to take it off because I want to look out there, and I want to see this. When I wake up in the morning, I don't want to see silvery thing. I want to see nature. I have made many, many mistakes in my life. I made many mistakes with my children. I was either too controlling, or not controlling enough. And I think a lot of you can relate to that. But, you know, sometimes your children say, well, you didn't do this for me, and you didn't do that for me. But you want me to tell you something? It's up to them. It's not up to you. Once they get to a certain age, they make their own decisions. And it doesn't matter how you raise them, because I've seen some perfect parents raise some horrible children, and some horrible parents raise some wonderful children. So it's according to the individual. It doesn't bother me that I have some of my kids that really would prefer I wasn't their mother, because of my outlook on life, and because of my, it's your life, you got to live it. I'm not there for you all the time. You're grown. I've done my part. Now it's your part. No. I used to, it used to hurt me. But I come one day to the realization that their choices are their choices. I didn't make it for them. They made it for themselves. And if they want to blame me for their choices, so be it. You know, you have to blame somebody, I guess. I don't blame anybody. I blame me. I had a great mother. I had a wonderful, wonderful mother. She loved me dearly. She gave basically her whole life for me. She never dated. She never remarried. She never did anything that she thought would hurt me. And yet I was a very rebellious child. You know, I really was. As I got older, I realized that I had hurt her a lot by my rebellion. It wasn't the way she raised me. It was the way I thought. It was the way I felt. So, you know, I don't blame my mother for my life. It's my life. It's called my life. Now, I look at my life and I think, what a waste. I wasted so many years being rebellious, being the way I was, and not seeing the beauty that I see now in life. Because I couldn't see beauty. There wasn't a whole lot of beauty. Not in my eyes, not in my heart, not anywhere about me. But now, I do. I see it. I see and feel the love in me. Is that conceit? No, it's not conceit. It's not. And many of you may know what I'm talking about. But I like who I am. I'm proud of who I have become. And even with my children, whatever they think, that's up to them. It's okay. It's okay. They have their opinions. But I am who I am. I am who I have become. And I don't beat myself for the past. I don't beat myself for it. Because that was another person. That was a person that really did not love herself. She did not love herself. She didn't love herself enough to instill a lot of what I now have in my children, because I didn't have it. So if you don't love yourself, how can you really love someone else? You know, you can't. I'm not saying I didn't love my kids, but what I'm saying is that you can't give somebody what you don't have. I hope you understand that. That's the best way I know how to put it right at this moment. But, you know, many of you subscribers are my age, and many are much younger. Many are women and many are men. But love yourself. Respect yourself. Give it, and when you feel that love, you know how to give it back out. Because if you don't feel the love in yourself, you don't know how to give it out. You don't know how to give it back out. And this world, right now, with so much hate and anger and resentment, they need to know love. They need to know love. They need to know how to love and how to give it. Okay, that's it. I'm going to let you go. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, love one another. Hugs. PC, I can still do it. And like, share, comment, subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll leave you with the sound of nature.